Now, Christmas is the season of giving, of course, but here is a story about a man who gives all year round.
He does. His name is James Anderson. He's a plumber who couldn't stand seeing people getting cold because they didn't have enough money for boiler repairs, so he started doing it for free.
He found so many people in need of help that he set up a social enterprise which relies on donations. And the cost of living crisis means he is simply busier than ever. Fiona Lambdin has been to meet him.
James Anderson is a plumber.
This lady that we're going to see now, she's got terminal lung cancer. If she does have a bad day, she's warm. If she does have a horrible day, she can get a wash. If she goes to hospital for treatment, she comes home and she needs a bath, she can have a bath. At the moment she can't. She can't do it for the last 4 months. She's had no heat or no water.
But the way he runs his business is extraordinary. If his clients can't afford to pay, he doesn't charge them.
Hello, Ilian. You OK, buddy? Right, come to fit your new boiler.
Ilya and Jana are pensioners. Fitting their new boiler costs £1,800, but James won't charge them a penny.
Christmas are behind corner, and that one is the best present for us. Thank you very much.
No problem. That's what we're
Thank you very much.
Okay. Can I say goodbye to your wife?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Jana has terminal lung cancer.
Oh, come in.
Thank you very much.
No problem, darling. No
Handy,
problem.
handy voice.
Merry Christmas.
You can have a bath again and a shower.
Yes, no gold.
It's been very hard using the kettle for 4 months.
Yeah.
It's been hard.
Yeah.
James used to be homeless, but 5 years ago he started helping disabled and elderly people with their heating. And the majority of jobs he's done for free.
Why do you do this?
I lost my son. Our son William died in 2013. And I made a promise to William back then, and I said to him the day we turned that machine off, I said, that's it, I'm going to be a better man. I'm going to be the man that you would have grown up to have been. I really do hope I've done a proud, but every time we go to a job, every time we say yeah, every time we show people humanity, there's a little bit of William in there.
Good afternoon, Defra Kelly speaking.
Back in the office, they're taking dozens of calls.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just calm down. I'll just get all your details onto our system and we'll get you on emergency list.
And it's not just boilers. Now they help with almost anything, providing carpets, food, and even paying for funerals.
Can I just take some details from yourself, please? Have you ever had work done by us before?
James is seeing things like this on a daily basis. For an elderly woman without family, this was her heating and hot water. A ceiling covered in mould. This home hadn't been heated for 7 years. Here, an empty fridge. And another boiler broken, so the family had to sit in front of the oven to warm up. And for the first time this year, James has added a new service, giving away hundreds of Christmas presents.
Well, we had a lady from Leicester. She's got 7 children and she cannot afford any presents at all. So we sent her a box full of presents from out of here. So every child, not just in Burnley, not just in Lancashire, every child around the UK, if they need a present or they want a present, then we'll do that for them.
He gives away so much, a few years ago they nearly went bankrupt. They now rely on donations. Hugh Grant is just one of the many who gives regularly.
James, do you ever feel stressed about the finances? Do you ever worry that it might not all add up?
I never worry. I'm not Santa Claus with a red suit on, but I've got the best job in the world because I can just give and not worry. I can't take what I've got with me. If you needed £10,000 for X, Y and Z and you were desperate, I'd give you the 10 grand, it wouldn't bother me. Because I don't need it, I'm not going to take it with me.
Right, I'll just have to get some details from you. What name is it?
This call is about a family who needs some emergency food.
We're going to Amy and Daniel's, a young family. As everybody else, they're struggling through the cost of living crisis. If we don't help them with a little bit of food and a little bit of gas and electric to get them through what we're all going through now, then there's a possibility she could lose her property. Hi Amy, okay.
Oh, hi
Some food for you.
James, how are
Okay.
you? Oh, thank you
Hello,
so
you.
much.
No problem. Okay.
Come in.
Thank you.
Oh wow, this is going to last a long time.
So we've got rice, we've got pasta bake, more rice, corned beef.
Amy looks after her 2-year-old son, relying on universal credit.
It means so much that I can have my food cupboards full up. You know, it's such an uphill struggle to keep the food cupboards full.
If we get you your food shop, you can then use the savings towards electric and gas.
As long as I've got food for Lucas, then that's all that matters. It's just a weight off my shoulders.
But James is already on to the next job.
No heating and hot water, or is it just no heating?
It may be late, but the calls keep coming.
Okay, no problem at all. Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can. 92-year-old gentleman. His wife's just passed away. The ball has gone down, he doesn't know what to do, and he's sitting there panicking and crying because she's not there to do for him.
So James does what he always does.
See you later. Thank you. Ta-ra.
He goes off to help. Fiona Lambden, BBC News.
Delighted to say James is with us this morning. Morning.
Morning.
Now, you come dressed as Santa,
I have, yeah.
but like you say, you're behaving like Santa all year round. I know we're talking to you now in the run-up to Christmas, it's cold and lots of people need help. But the work that you do continues and you are busier than ever.
Yeah, we get, I mean, yesterday we had 280 emails alone. That's before the phone starts ringing. I noticed this morning, I had a look before I come here, we had 480 emails. After
Just
today, yes, just today. After today, I know that's probably going to double tomorrow. But we don't mind, we've got a good crew, we've got a great staff. You know, the Kelly, Declan, the engineers, John and Clinton, everyone. They're an absolute amazing team. They're part of the robust foundation that we have at DEFA that enables us to get the support out there. And everybody else around the country that supports us, the subcontractors that work for us. We're a brilliant team and we're a family and we look after everyone.
Give us a sense of the size of that team. I mean, how many of you are there now?
Well, we've got 11 that work in Lancashire, in Burley itself, so we cover the Lancashire area, and then we've got 67 subcontractors all over the country, and we've got thousands of supporters as well that come on board. They offer plumbing, they offer food deliveries, they offer heating, they offer bricklaying, painting, decorating, gardening. There's every trade out there that wants to come on board and be part of DEFA, and we welcome them because we then know that we can get people to the people that need it the most.
And how does it work then? So the contractors that work for you, are they fitting this in basically around their day jobs?
They are, yes. They're fitting it around their own work that they've got to do themselves now. We try our hardest to get it done as quick as we possibly can, and we put a shout out on social media, and a lot of people see it, a lot of people share it, so that's how we get the support coming in. Like yesterday, we put a shout out for the boiler. Baxi come on board, they're supplying and fitting it totally free of charge for an elderly lady who needs heating and hot water because it's freezing. So that's the kind of reach that we get. It's unbelievable.
It really is unbelievable what you're doing. I just wondered, like, how do you prioritise? You get like those 400 emails coming in this morning from people. They all need help. They all need it now. How do you decide who you get to next and first?
We've got a lovely, beautiful manager called Kelly in the office.
Say hello to Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. And she is absolutely wonderful. So she deals with that, and then you've got Declan and her assistants. Now, we don't try and put red tape in front of people or say, no, you can or you can't. We'll do our utmost to help you with a source of help. It could be a low source, it could be a high source, but we will do what we can for everyone.
And what changes have you noticed in the last year?
Oh, a lot of poverty, a lot of potential suicides, a lot of people who have just come to the end because they're sick and tired of people saying no to them all the time. So they come to us as a last resort. If someone says, try DEFA, you never know. They come to us and we say, yeah. So we're there to take away the stigma and the problems, and we don't want people thinking of killing themselves. We don't want people to put themselves in that position. We want to get them out of that, get them away from it.
And we saw how grateful some of those people were in that piece, but there'll be other people who haven't filmed. I mean, what are the stories that stick in your mind at the end of the week when you sort of go home? And that you...
I mean, the stories that stick in my mind is when you sit down with an elderly gentleman who have not had heating and hot water for years. And then you tell them for years, This is not like weeks or months. This is absolute years. and you say to them, okay, well, we can do your free boiler. It's totally free of charge. We'll come on Sunday or Monday or whatever day of the week it may be, because we work 7 days a week. And we fit the boiler, and we won't charge you. So just a cup of tea, that'll do. Just a cup of tea and a biscuit. And they sit there and they're gobsmacked. They're like, okay. And then some of them start crying. Like yesterday, I spoke to a gentleman on the phone. He needed a boiler. He was going to scrimp and scrape to try and save it up. On Sunday, the lads are going, they're going to fit it totally free of charge. Because the gentleman's had health issues, he had cancer, he's now recovered from the cancer, but he's got other issues that are wrong with him. Because of that enables him not to work, so he can't do anything. So we just do what we can for everybody.
All of this was inspired by your little boy, William, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All those years ago. You say in the piece that you wanted to be the man that he would have been, be that person. Do you feel that now, and giving all this help to all of these people, are you aware that that is exactly what you're doing?
Yeah, I get up every morning, I say good morning to William. And I go to bed and say good night to him. I know his mum does, my beautiful wife. And I cry every day. I sit in my van and I cry every day. I miss him. I want him back. I want him to be here. I know that can't happen. But every time I do something, or someone from Deptford does something, that's William. William's there, if you understand me. As a parent, I can't explain the pain that I feel every day because of it. And I promised my little boy up there, sitting on the cloud, kicking his feet out, I know he's going to be, that I would be that man. And I promised him I'd never cry. And I promised that I'd be that person that I know for the fact if he was standing here now, we'd be this high, and he would be that man. And he would be saying, come on, Dad, let's do it, let's do it. So it's for him. It's for him more than anybody.
Wow. Yeah. What words, but what a legacy in his name.
Yeah.
What a tribute to him. That everything you've done is remarkable. We've had incredible response from people watching this morning who've heard your story, who've seen what you're doing, and who've just blown away by it.
Yeah, I want to read you this. This is from Elizabeth. I've just watched the feature. If you don't know who James is, give him a follow. That's saying not all heroes wear capes applies specifically to James. He is amazing. Fiona said, James is my hero. What an incredible man.
Thank you.
Zena says, please, can somebody knight him? I've got a lump in my throat watching this programme. I feel so humble. Lots of people wondering how do you pay for it? And it's donations led.
It's majority of donations, yeah. We get donations coming through, and the donations go direct to the people that need it. If you need food, no matter where you are in the UK, we'll get it delivered to your door. If you need gas and electric, we'll put it in the bank and you chop your meters up. If you need a boiler, we'll find a local plumber and we'll get the boiler fitted for you. If you need emergency plumbing done, again, we'll find a local plumber and we'll pay the bill for you. It's about getting out there, remove the walls, remove the red tape, remove the stigma, and just say, this is the help that you need now, especially through the cost of living crisis. Come to us, we won't say no to you, we'll give you that help.
But can you cope with what might come now? I mean, every time you get coverage, you're going to get loads more people, aren't you?
Yeah, over the last couple of years, I've nearly been divorced about 10 times with the wife because of long hours and long days, 7 days a week. But my wife understands, and she understands where it comes from. So if I have to work 7 days a week, 11 hours a day, 12 hours a day, then so be it. As long as I know that person's going to wake up the next morning alive, that's what I want to do.
Remarkable man, James Anderson. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. But you look after yourself as well,
and
though,
you
yeah?
too, yeah?
Yeah, all right. Take care.
Thank you.